of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Also, the views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, odd Negroes, those with sensitive ears and hearts. Parental discretion is advised. Rated M for Negro.
Nice. Yeah, that's it. That was it. All right. Cool. Welcome. Welcome to Live at 5, the only show that starts 7:30. I don't know. It's all right. You know, first, I want to say thank you to Negroz 2, Marcella, on the cello. No affirmations today, but that's okay. Hope the camera's not too high. I want to give a shout out to Mortimer Goodrich as well. Words of confidence. Checking out the shows. Appreciate him. And also my buddy Mark from Chicago, who was about to be on the show today, but yeah, the plans. But it's gonna come in the future. Never met him, but we become best friends online. Just adjusting light. Become a best friends online, and I want him on the show. He's a great guy, funny guy. Possibly where I get a lot of these clips from. He's just like a meme master, something like that. Oh, where's my banner? Welcome to the show, guys. This Wednesday. You know, we're kicking it. There it goes. We're kicking it. It's a 99-cent store. Savage or Savior. Today's episode, we're talking about the 99-cent store. Start and its crazy-ass demise. Why did it fail? How did it fail? How does anything fail, right? Welcome to the show. If it's your first time, thank you for joining me. And if it's your last time,
enough champagne to fill the Nile. Kalel, no. Max Lawrence, you're putting yourself and everyone else away from me. I need you to give me the hold them both if I have to. Who are you? The Lasso of Hastia compels you to reveal the truth.
So today I'm going to be reading, instead of the affirmations, since we're in a sense vibe, I'm just going to read quotes from 50 Cents. And I'll do my best to bring out what he was trying to say. All right. First quote. This is underneath a title called Hustle and Ambition, which I like to consider myself some sort of hustler.
Like a movie, you know, Lifetime. It sounds like one of those.
No, that wasn't it. I like to consider myself a hustler, but that you know, the money shouldn't predict your hustle intent. Sometimes you hustle harder than what you make.
I wish a nigga.
Now people will call that a stupid hustle. So people say like, oh, if you're working harder and you're not getting anything back, sure. Pretty sure that's a stupid hustle. But Not really. Again, I'm going to read some 50 Cent's quotes, and then I'm going to read some Azalea Banks quotes, and then we're going to get into the show. Again, today's topic is the 99-cent store, guys. What's going on with the 99-cent store? Shout out to Collins. I believe his name is it's my brother's name. Who blessed me with the song. Blessed me with a great song. That's a party song. Colin Lucas with the dollar song. Dollar Wine. Ironic. We're gonna get back to Dollar Wine. Watch this. Great stuff. Great stuff. It's all connected, guys. It's all connected. I just hope that the sound doesn't keep fading out like it did last time. What had happened was when I was checking out that goddamn Morgan Freeman that I dropped, they took out the audio, so it's blocked by the gods. It's no way. It was no way. Like I do every show, regardless of the quotes, I like to start it giving a shout out to Black women.
The African American woman is the backbone of the Black family, really of the whole American family. I mean, who wasn't raised by a Black woman? I know I was. You know what? I'm getting a phone call, so I'm going to have to put a pause in this conversation, which I'm really enjoying.
Yeah, shout out to the Black woman. Without her, a lot of us wouldn't be here. Okay. Get into some of these 50 Cent quotes. Welcome to Live at 5, the only show that starts at 7:30. Thank you for joining me again. We're starting off. We got a couple more, 2 more of these for the week, but we're starting off strong. I thought this was a very serious topic. I don't know if you've noticed, but the 99-cent stores are closing. This is my news voice. No, they're closing, and I was just kind of interested to see why and how they got all their bread in the first place. So we're going to get into that today. All right. Here's my zinger.
We're going live at 5. We're going live at 5-ish. 6 o'clock. We're going live at 6 o'clock. 6.
All right, that's enough. I like to open the show with zingers, right? That's what we do. That's the purpose of the buttons. All right. You're gonna have to. Well, I'm trying to read it like him. You're gonna have to project. Oh no. You're gonna have to. Hold on. You're going to have to. Why would he write that? You're going to have to project the confidence. That's not spelled correctly. Well, hold on. I think it means project, but if you can see, it wrote project, which that can't be right. Let's see if we get that. You have to project. I'm pretty sure it means. All right, whatever. You're gonna have to project. You're gonna have to project. All right. You're gonna have to project the confidence that you belong, that you've got the answers, even if the people you're talking to aren't giving you the credit. That's my 50 cents. It kind of sounds like Sylvester Stallone. It's not. I don't know. My 50 cents sounds like Sylvester Stallone. I don't know why they did him dirty like that. I wouldn't have wrote project. It's definitely project. Wait, is that how you spell project? Is those words spelled the same way? Hold on.
What? Let's check. What's
Google time. It's Google time. What is it?
Oh, it's the same. Okay, I learned something new today. So to project and to project your voice is spelled the same way. What the hell is that? Okay, I hate this. The English language, dumb. Don't play Morgan again. The English language is dumb.
There's no safe way to smoke crack.
I don't know how I messed that up, but yeah, it's project. Okay, but project and project is the same word. Whatever. You know what? Now I'm done with 50 cents.
I strongly believe that TikTok is a ticking bomb.
I'm done. I was gonna read a couple of them, but I'm done with the bit. He threw me off with the project and the project, and now I'm all flustered. 50. What happened? All right. No affirmations today. We're just gonna get into it. What we got?
Come on, man. What would Jesus do?
Okay, we got some Jesus stuff. That's good stuff. All right. What was that? That didn't work out the way I wanted. I wanted to read a couple of 50 cents quotes, but I feel because of that one mess up, I'm not interested any longer. So we're just getting to the show. Welcome to Live at 5. We're talking about the 99-cent store. There's a group of people who never seem to take a break. They have never been on strike yet. And I'm encouraging them to. This goes out to the...
You're a fucking pig.
The police department and correctional department. You guys need to go on strike. You should go on strike. Take a break. Not strike like how you went on strike for Robert Brooks when you're pretending to be mad about the way that you guys are being treated. No. I mean like a real strike. Like, I'm not moving. I'm not going to work unless things like the bus drivers. You guys got to take a strike like the bus drivers. Because you guys got to take a break. You're doing too much. You're still active. Just because the spotlight's not on you doesn't mean we're still not watching you. You fucking criminals. Can't stand them. They're still doing it. Even though you don't see it, they're still active. This is why I keep getting banned on something. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm going to keep doing them. Let's see. All right, got that out the way. What else I want to talk about? I already mentioned that I feel like my brain just takes a casual walk to the store.
For the what do what to the what? Speak English, sweetheart.
For cigarettes, and it doesn't come back. So it kind of like travels, goes, makes promises, disappears on me. And I also wrote down, do they have chiropractors just for titties? These are just my notes. I just wanted to know, do chiropractors for just breasts exist? Now, if a chiropractor, he can't touch the breast. I know that because it's probably no good, right? I know he could touch the man's chest, right? If I have a pain in my chest and I go, it feels like there's a crink in my thing. Is what I need. Could you help? What if she says that? Would he be able to touch the boobie? And I don't think so. So I think that I think they need a chiropractor for boobies.
Oh, you nasty bitch.
Okay. And my last and final, whatever we're gonna call this, we'll call these Leon's quips. Leon's quips.
We're going live.
What are we talking about?
We're going live at 5-ish. 6 o'clock. We're going live at 6 o'clock. 665.
All right. Animals would make cheap soldiers. I know we train them to fly the rocket ships and shit, but I feel, now hear me out, the animal kingdom fights regardless. Like they're constantly at war, kind of like us, but like less petty. They fight for survival. We fight for bullshit. You can't even say we're not surviving. Niggas are surviving. They're just greedy. We fight for greed. But if we had the animals from each continent fight like a WrestleMania sort of situation.
They're so excited for you to be a part of this experience, the fans. So you want to leave?
Stay with me. We have every animal from the continent fight, because they're going to fight if they saw each other in real life anyway. I mean, they'll be suspicious, just like us. I'm not saying force the animals to fight. I'm not talking like a Michael Vick situation, but I'm saying if you put two animals in the room with each other, I'm not saying to the death, but we could stop them. But I would like to each country's animal fight each other. The American eagle versus the Russian, whatever the hell they got. That would be awesome. We don't need to do wars. That means the money comes back to us. No one's attacking us. You see all this time that we've been paying billions of dollars for those missiles and nothing has happened. There's been no wars. We have fake wars on drones. Where did that money go? Every year, regardless if there's a war or not, that money keeps going to those missiles and to the military and to those things. If there's no wars, you got to give that money up.
Did you feel that?
Yeah.
I don't care that it could strike at any moment. Then let it happen. We'll figure it out when we get there. But there's no way that you should be sitting on billions of dollars when we need money when there's no fucking war. All right. That's not today's topic. Today's topic is a 99 cents.
Like a movie, Lifetime. It sounds like one of those movies that someone wrote a script for. This is real life. What are we doing? Like a movie, Lifetime. It sounds like one of those movies that someone wrote a script for. This is real life. What are we doing?
The 99 cent store, savior or savage? Let's get into it. Right? Let's get into the show. Let's get into why am I talking about this? What am I doing on a Wednesday night, talking to you, bothering you up? Hope I'm not bothering you. Again, if this is your first time, welcome. This is your last time.
Enough champagne to fill the Nile.
So the founder of the 99 cent store, my main man, Dave Gold. He's a nice man, Dave Gold. Not sure if he's a white man. I know I say nice and white in the same sentence. It's like, oh, but no, he's a nice white man. I tried to find dirt on Dave. He's got no dirt. He's he's the cleanest Dave. He's the cleanest white man I've ever seen. So Dave, he's at work. He's selling alcohol. He's a boozeman. He sells booze for a living. He's inside the goddamn place. He's selling booze. And again, welcome to Live at 5. This is about the dollar store. We're doing dollar store. So my main man, Dave, he makes one wine, 99 cents, amongst all the wines. And he just watches to see what's going to happen. And to his surprise, I don't have a surprise by him.
Okay, well.
That's good.
Okay, well.
Yeah, that's good. it goes flying off the shelf. So he's like, what? So hold on. Now this is back, we're talking, how long ago was this? When did he start his first store? The 80s, 1981, I want to say. Because I'm gonna run down. I got for you guys the top runners of the 99-cent game, and then we'll talk about the rise. The highs and the rise and the low, whatever. You know what I mean? See what we got. Yeah. So Dave. Good man. Where is, oh come on. I told you the brain goes to the store and takes off. Shit. Back to the animals. I meant to say, imagine this. Rattlesnake. Going. Uses his tail as a diversion. Strikes. I'm talking about animals fighting for us. I mean, what? They're gonna fight anyway. We're when you go to the army, the process and the training and all that bullshit costs money. You have to train you, turn you into a killer. These animals are already predators. They were born killers. So we should just let them fight. I don't know, whatever.
I strongly believe that TikTok.
What are you doing? Letting anybody in here now? He might be a knock or any.
Whatever. I'm just saying, just think about it. Think about it. All right, Dave. Back to Dave. Dave, he grew up New York City, United States, not New York City. What am I talking about? We got it. I wrote down all of Dave's whole thing, his whole life. All right. Okay, so as he was, you gotta be careful. I told you, brain goes to the store. You end up losing followers. Hi to the chat. Yeah, so Dave, he grew up in a humble home. Russian immigrants, just like Trump. So shouts to Trump. Where's Trump at? Shouts to Trump.
We're winning. You see what's going on. So whatever you can do to help financially would be fantastic, because we have to beat it. If it's $5 or $10 or $100, whatever you can do.
So yeah, he grew up Russian immigrant parents. They had $4 in their pockets, which means that the mother had $2 and then the father had $2. So they had $2 collectively in each one sewn pocket that they had to sew themselves. That story.
White people.
All right. So he's in the liquor store. He's selling booze, and he's like, "Yo, why did this wine sell so fast?" Because I put that 99-cent sticker on it. Even though people bought other things, but they damn sure bought that because it just seems convenient to get something for $1. So with that one moment, he had his light bulb. What's my light bulb? And he said, what if everything was $1? What if you could get nice shit for $1? That was his main kind of goal. He didn't want to be a rich man necessarily. I mean, everybody wants to be rich, but he did not necessarily. He didn't want to be a rich man. He wanted to help people, and he wanted people to be able to afford things at their leisure, just like everybody else. Just like how rich people could just go bop bop and get whatever they want. He wanted people who aren't as financially blessed. They say blessed like it came from God.
You know where that came? That came from me. That came from me. It was my doing.
If your money comes from illegal stuff like pedophilia or crimes or something like that, it's not God. They always do that. Oh, God bless me with all this stuff. Is that same guy going to bless you with that jail time? This gets real sketchy. Oh, rest in peace to Val Kilmer. Sorry. Good actor. Great actor. I didn't watch all of his movies, but then I was looking at his movies. I was like, oh, you've seen a lot of these. So rest in peace to Val Kilmer. Of course, he was a Batman. I loved him in Top Gun, but I didn't love Top Gun. But he Goose. So I don't know. But rest in peace to Val Kilmer. He's a great actor, and I don't want to pretend like I was a huge fan, but I did enjoy his films, but I wasn't a huge fan. Like, I can't be like, I'm not even a huge fan of Top Gun. That's the only one I got. So he's been in a lot of stuff, though. I was looking at his catalog, a lot of movies.
We're winning, you see.
Yeah, right. But no, I just want to, hey. Oh, I was supposed to wear a bracelet. Doing bracelets today, guys. Look at this. Look. We're doing that. We're doing bracelets. Maybe doing, I don't know, fucking crystals next week. I need help, guys. I need you to donate or something. I need help. I'm gonna start bringing in crystals, fucking tarot cards, whatever the fuck you want, okay? Because we need some bread. All right, and things ain't getting cheaper. We're going live at 5. So we'll get whatever we need. Now, welcome live at 5. Hopefully it's not your last time. So yeah, so he had his Eureka moment. My main man, he puts the dollar wine up there. Again, it sells out. Again, he has that whole mentality because of he's an immigrant son to bring the money back to the parents. Now, there's a lot of situations that happen, whether they be good or bad, that happen when you are struggling to provide for your parent. Usually happens with a lot of immigrants, sometimes African, sometimes American, where they are telling you you're in a situation where they're saying, hey, you're supposed to take care of me. That mentality. And if when they're immigrants, it's more of like, I gave you this opportunity to be something great and you're wasting it by pursuing your actual dreams or whatever you want to do. So that's a disservice. That's something that happens a lot. A lot of people, a lot of individuals tend up living their parents' dreams because of the fact that they weren't able to accomplish them, or just like they have the weight of that. So I'm not just pulling that out of my ass. I'm going to read a quote from Azalea Banks. She was in a debate about this, and I agree. I often agree with everything that she says.
I strongly believe that TikTok is a ticking bomb.
So she said this quote, and I agree. So a lot of people are saying that this generation, not the boomers or whatever, but the 30s and the 40s, we're lazy and we're complacent and we're blaming other people for our problems. Now, as fun as that sounds, it can only last for so long. So it's kind of like when you didn't believe in like global warming, or you don't believe in things like this, it can only happen for so long until we're breathing in soot and like the fucking sky is red, and then they're telling you it's syrup, and you sound like Delarice. Everybody sound like Delarice. That's how we sound. Delarice, everybody sound like that. That's from the sky, nigga. That's not made up. That sucks. So it's unfortunate, but the deception exists, of course. Everybody knows that. But I'm just talking about when it comes to the Black family, and also the 18 rule. When the kids turn 18, you got to kick them out. Now, I'm not sitting here trying to be an advocate for niggas that still live at home with their parents. That's fine if you are in that situation. It is what it is. But I just wanted to shed some light. I don't know, not really light, but just an input from Azalea Banks, because there's a TED Talk dude who came out, and he just started talking about this class of generation who are just not in it, and they can't get their own things together without putting blame on other people. And I'm just like, you can't. That's not a way to live your life. No one lives their life like that. It's what the reality is that we're being, just like every president says, we're getting trampled or toppled with other stuff, and that those things are layered on top of our barely new life and barely new problems. So it's more complicated than just like the person not being able to get their shit together. I think it's more of like, did you start fresh? Were you able to start fresh? Probably wasn't. But boomers are obsessed with kids buying homes because they're old and fat, and probably abuse their kids past the point of no return, and now need someone else's kid to buy their house so they can afford to care for themselves alone. Let's cut the shit. So that's heavy, you know? You gotta unpack that. She's talking about unnormalizing the stupid stigma about families living together at any age in life. I really hope millennials and Gen Z are the first generations of American parents to understand that being a parent doesn't stop when the government says at 18. And that when you are a parent and a family that you are, that's for life. So we can stop buying double and triple resources that can be easily shared and save the money. Can't keep throwing our kids to the street and making them work in places that they don't want to be until they are unhappy. While we sit at home and age and wish our kids were around, not just for a visit, but because they are family. Millennials and Gen Z suffering with depression and anxiety because they were not at home to help their aging parents, and all the money they spent trying to prove that they can succeed ends in disaster and grief because now they have too many bills and no money or time to pay for medical bills or the end of their life care. I can't afford nursing homes and feel terrible for having to send their elderly there. Can we actually extend and expand the family unit? Can we stop normalizing being so fucking alone all the time? Damn. It's intense. Now, there's a lot of levels to that. Obviously, the main one being this is a solvable problem. You could pony up. Gotta pony up. If everybody cares about money so much, they should put emotions to the side and actually focus on the bag. No one's focused on the bag. Too many emotions to focus on the bag. So we'll go out of our way to spend more money to fake avoid people, which is crazy. That's what we're doing. We're spending the money to try not to do a Cory Booker. Oh, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. That's what you call it, the Gambia?
Yeah, it's called the Gambia.
Never heard that before. It's called Gambia.
No, the Gambia. One of the few places with
I don't have any New Jersey buttons, but Cory Booker, I'm not getting into that, but he's using up all of his light skin energy. They only have so much light skin energy, and he's using it all up, saying nothing. All right. So back to Dave. My main man, Dave Gold, the starter of the 99-cent store. After the wine, after the parents, a lot of his friends liked him because he had a Dave Gold. He had a Rain Man brain. So he remembers numbers easily. He could remember a price of an item that he didn't purchase from when he was a kid. He can remember the price of the tag or the price of that item of something or anything without even having to hold it in his hand or buy it. He remembers the store and can remember all the numbers in the store, which is impressive. So all of his friends were impressed with that. All of his buddies were impressed that he was capable of doing that. And of course, that helps you in life to become a successful millionaire. So his main thing, which I feel like I wish all entrepreneurs and businessmen are into, you should think about the consumer. Like, what do they like? What do they want to do? That's kind of was his whole thing. He had a vibe where he was like, I'm studying the human brain. I'm studying the consumer brain, and I'm studying how they operate. And with that, he had his, he said he wanted to go forward with his business. So he didn't think about the money first. He didn't think about not even necessarily the merchandise first. He thought about, what do people need? And he was like, if I was able to provide that at just 99 cents, he was obsessed with 99 cents. He was obsessed. I'm not going to lie. He was obsessed. Which I wish that most people, I mean, the reason why Trump is there, because we're hoping for an anomaly. We're hoping for an anomaly where someone's just totally different from everybody else. So my main man here, his mindset shaped the course of retail, right? But of course, we'll get to the demise, because as you can see on the news, they're closing all the stores. So welcome to Live at 5. This is your first time joining us.
We're going live at 5.
It's Wednesday, guys.
We're going live at 5-ish. 6 o'clock. We're going live at 6 o'clock. 6, 5. Ooh, that's it.
Shouts to words of encouragement, because I got him through. His buddies. So yeah, he wanted to rationalize purchasing. He wanted to make consumerism healthy, and the fact that he lived as long as he did is crazy, because you know how they do. They kill you. Anytime you try to take money out of their hands, they feel,
this is not me. I'm fighting for my life. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life.
The CEOs turn into devils. They act like you trying to charge less for pasta or something. It's like, yeah, dog. Like Berea, these are $1 million companies. Yeah, you could take the L. You could take the. It's not even an L. It's not even an L. The fact that one store sells your items for 99 cents, it's like the same impact that Louis Vuitton feels when there's a knockoff bag on Canal Street. There's no impact. But what happens is the community builds a trust for this store that knows my income and I should still be allowed to have quality ingredients with the income that I have. You shouldn't have to die because you don't have any money.
You've got to love life to have life, and you've got to have life to love life.
So yeah, that was his whole Dave Gold's whole thing. Was he just wanted everything to be affordable. He wanted everybody to be able to afford whatever they wanted, and he was like, I'll figure out how to get it for cheap, and then I'll get it for cheap. I'll pay for it. I'll get it for cheap, and I'm gonna flip it. Let's see. All right. So he starts off. Dave's out here. Dave's out here. He's getting it. He's making people happy. People are intrigued. This is what he did on his blog. This is in California. Okay, Dave's from California. I'm sorry, I should have did that right. Dave's he grew up in California. His wife, he has a wife. His name is Dave Gold. He's a nice man. I said that earlier, but actually, it's more of his backstory. It's not important. I've been saying he's grew up in the United States. He's a white man with a wife. That's it. I mean, I don't have to get into like his childhood games or nothing like that. And he's also Russian. Where I'm realizing that I think I like Russians. I think so.
We're winning. You see what's going on
because they see color. They see color. They definitely do, and they definitely see. Because of their lifestyle, well, because of the country and the hardship, they understand the words hardship. They understand what hardship means. So you got people in Russia who are sympathizing with Black people. That's crazy. Hi, chat. Oh shit, my cousin's in the chat. Oh shit, cousin's in the chat. Tweet. Got it. All right, twins in the chat. Now we're fired up. All right, we're double fired up. We got B in the chat. We got Marcel in the chat. We got, look at that. We're doing it. We're having a good time. We're doing it. Tweet. All right, and shouts to B too as well. All right, so look, my main man Dave. He's out here. He's trying to make everything 99 cents. He's losing his mind. He's having dreams of 99 cents. He wants to make everything affordable for everybody. Because of his own up and comings of being in poverty, he really sympathizes with everyone. He never once said out of his mouth that he wanted a white store. And we're talking about back in 1982. Where, you know, it was still a little sketch. That's not necessarily the first 99-cent store that started in the world. Don't play with me, because I know y'all gonna Google shit. I know. I'm talking about in America.
What? You know, let's check. What's
Google time? It's Google time. What is it?
So he was the first to do it, and what he never put any color or anything of who he wanted to save money. He wanted the world to save money. So he was purposely spreading this idea that what if we as CEOs fronted the money, right? And fronted the money and then paid for the shit and then gave it to him for $1. That's like a hookup. That's a hookup. What I need. You see what I'm saying? Like, but why doesn't everyone think like that? Well, because CEOs need vacations, and we're going to get back into that. We're going to get back into the rise and fall of the 99-cent store. So, welcome to Live at 5. Cousins in the chat, loving it, loving life. I'm going to hit that ringer again. Welcome. If this is your first time, welcome. If this is your last time,
we're going live at 5. We're going live at 5-ish. 6 o'clock. We're going live at 6 o'clock. 6, 5. Ooh, that's it.
All right. He just wanted people to have the same idea as him. Why can't everything be 99 cents? And I'm like, Dave, you're on it. You got it. He's got it. Because if you think about everything else, right? Even Sears, rest in peace. The furniture that they had in that store, if they sold that shit for 99 cents and all that stuff that put them underwater, that goes for the movie theaters too. 99-cent movie theater, you would save your own business. You don't have to think so greedy all the time. Do you know how many people would love to go see a 99-cent movie? You're thinking about losing. I understand that.
There's no safe way to smoke crack.
I understand you're thinking about losing money. That sounds outrageous to give something away for 99 cents. It sounds fucking stupid. I understand that. But the what you're gonna get in return is a double up. New people, people who weren't even thinking about the movies, going to the movies because it's $1. Do you understand that? The CEOs don't understand that, and they should, because they make all this money. They make all the money, and they don't understand that if you make it low, especially if you're gonna keep selling it to us, because you keep putting it in our neighborhoods. If you're gonna make it low, you should make it affordable for us, and we'll show up.
He's twisted. Somebody did that thing to somebody else. That somebody maybe has. He's crazy.
It's a simple plan. It's a simple plan. It's not even trial and error. It's you not having a fucking devil egg in a gold fucking thing. There we go. See, AMC is $5 on Tuesday, and I don't know why I'm squinting. I don't know why I'm squinting when I have it big on the screen. Damn, old.
And what, you know?
I don't need.
All right, so AMC is $5 on Tuesday. Yeah, I love $5 Tuesdays, and I love we got $5 Tuesday too. But see, again, what if the movies was just 99 cents? Now, you mean to tell me? It's went up to the chat. You mean to tell me that niggas won't be like, I'm down and go to movies on a Thursday? See, stop. You're losing money by making it just $5 on Tuesday. Nigga, make it 99 cents every day, and you'll find moviegoers that you never knew existed. And niggas will still get their money. Actors act like not getting their money. They gotta stop fronting. Stop fronting. Y'all getting your money. There's no broke actor. Stop.
Yeah,
All the broke actors are from the 90s.
I don't need.
And you know that. I just found out that one of the members of In Vogue is sleeping in a car. Nigga, if you too much, you could figure it out without going for broke. Having all the money is not necessarily the answer either. And we're gonna get to why the dollar stores are failing. It's like it's unprecedented because of the idea. You would think that the idea is something that the world would need. Now, if you like what you're hearing, please
I wish a nigga would like, subscribe, and share.
Share it, do it, click it. Do whatever you got to do. Don't just stand there. Remember what I always say. If it looks like a breakdown, it probably is. So don't just stand there. If it looks like a mental breakdown, I'm talking to you, Jennifer Lopez, it probably is. And don't just stand there. Help. Help her. Help me. Help them. Help her. Help. Don't just stand there. All right. Shout outs to family chat. All right. So look. My main man had a harder deal, okay? And he had an upfront ideal of what to sell to people. He didn't want to just have shit. You go to 99 cent store now, it's full of shit. There's nothing in there. I mean, you get some stuff, but you're not really getting a lot of stuff. So he had a different approach, okay? So he comes out with his goddamn top of the line merchandise. Mind you, all of his aisles, because of his OCD, because remember he had Rain Man brain. He had all the aisles color coordinated, and they were all color coordinated. This is how you know we're living in hell. This is how you know we're living in hell.
Really and truly, I'm just picking the lesser of the evil.
I've been hearing that a lot.
This is how you know we're living in hell. If you go to the dollar store today, what does it look like? What does it look like? Like I'm doing stand up. You ever been to the dollar store before? You ever seen the slipper on top of the damn cereal? What's that about? I could have. I chose this way. I could have been Cat Williams.
Did you feel that?
Yeah.
All right. I should have called this. I could have been Cat Williams. So He's got good stuff. No one knows how he's doing it. How are you able to give this stuff away for 99 cents? Aw, thank you. Good job, good topic. I'm getting along. I'm getting there. Thank you. All right, I'm getting there. All right. Yes, thank you. Tweet. Tweet. Good to see you. Tweet in the chat. All right. So, yeah. So his grand opening, of course, was a success. It was a success. He, people showed up out of curiosity and just wanted to see what the hell he had to, what could possibly be for 99 cents. So one of his gimmicks, he offered a television to the first 20 people. It's kind of grimy, but he was like, if the first 20 people who show up, I'm going to give you a 40-inch television for 99 cents. So what happened was, after already causing his frenzy that he caused with the first, he caused the frenzy. Shout out to Aunt Torres in the chat. Hi, Aunt, the link, Aunt in the chat. After causing the crazy disarray that was the 99 cent store, he doubled down. He said, I'm gonna double down, and I'm going to give out free 40-inch televisions. Now you gotta think about back in 1982, a 40-inch television was like a fucking 50-inch television. Everything is triple. So a 40-inch television back in 1982 sounded like some sort of coke dream. What do you mean? It's like 90 inches of television. That's so much television. Nigga was giving away for 99 cents. First 20 people that showed up at the store, right? He's a smart man, because you know when you build frenzy, he knows what that is. He's creating a chaos where it looks like something is happening, but nothing is happening. So all the people start showing up. A lot of people start showing up. People start camping. Okay. So there was a time where people camped out for 4 or 5 days for one of these TVs that he was selling for 99 cents. I'm talking about like for Xboxes and shit. Like niggas was out there waiting for these TVs, which again, back in 1982, a 40-inch television is crazy. You saw a 40-inch television in an 80s movie and a drug dealer movie. No one had one. I didn't have one. There's no 40-inch TVs in
regular. It's regular. No.
Nigga, the TVs was small. 40 inches in the between 80s and 90s, you was rich. You had to be rich. But
like a movie, Lifetime. It sounds like one of those movies that someone wrote a script for. This is real life. Where are we going?
So he said his difference was that he didn't word up. I damn word up. He said his difference was he didn't have shit inside the 99 cent store. So he said, my main goal, if people want to get toothpaste, they come over here and they get toothpaste. He said simple. He wanted it simple. And I'm like, damn, Dave, that's how it should really be. It should really be like we should rush into a store, especially for like tampons or like fucking stuff that you need in an emergency. And I don't know why you're going to the 99 cent store to get tampons or toothpaste, but it wasn't necessarily a 99 cent store because of the way that it turned out to be now. It was just a convenience store that had everything that just happened to cost 99 cents. That's the difference. They turned the 99 cent store name into a terrible cheap, disgusting, dirty, violent thing. And that's not how Dave started it. He started it with class. You know, he wanted class. He wanted a mall for Americans that cost 99 cents. But he wanted it to have everything you could ever want. All right. He was a dreamer, but came back to bite him, right? Okay, so the difference again, because we're going through the pros. Welcome to Live at 5.
We're going live at 5. We're going live at 5-ish. 6 o'clock. We're going live at 6 o'clock. 6.
Again, and the topic is the dollar stores. I'm going down the pros and the cons of the dollar store. The only reason why this is important, I think is important, because I know you have one. You have one in your neighborhood, and you want to know how it's doing. You want to know where it came from. I can help you. Maybe. All right. And we can kick it. We're just kicking it. We're having a good time. We got sound bites. What do you want? I know what I want.
I wish a nigga like, subscribe and share.
Sooner or later, it kills you.
So because he's a numbers man, he made sure that he had 40% of the merchandise that he had was usable. So I don't know if you're aware of this, but a lot of stores that do heavy retail, like fucking Target and Walmart and all these other stores, they buy in bulk, but they buy cheap shit, right? So when you buy garbage in bulk, it's gonna rot faster than if you buy quality in bulk. Now, this is something that most people should know.
Regular, it's regular, no.
But greedy consumers, greedy CEOs, excuse me, we'll get to greedy, so that's the IBS.
You know what's funny?
I took it, Tums. But I'm 40. So what do you want? Sometimes I get IBS when I drink a beer now. What do you want? You know, I feel like there's no way that Cory Booker did that in one sitting, and it might have been cut. And if he really did that, his light skin energy is off the charts. His light skin energy is off the fucking charts. And he may not come back from that.
This is not me. I'm fighting for my life.
He might not come back from that. Cory might not come back from that. He may come back Cory gonna come back looking like Michael from Ghost. He's gonna lose all his melanin from that. He probably lost it. They're gonna come back. That nigga gonna come back albino. That's what's gonna happen. He gonna come back albino. He gave out all his light skin energy to that shit, and nobody know it.
You know what's funny?
Nobody even know what he was saying. I heard a little bit of it. What are you saying? Kept half crying. I'm not doing that. We're gonna talk about that on the Woke Goat. That's this weekend, guaranteed. Making guarantees that I can't. Look. Cashing checks that I can't cash. Whatever. Woke Goat. We're gonna discuss Cory Booker because that nigga's out of control. He think that he could come out here and do that wild shit for nobody asked. Nobody asked him. I forgot that he worked for whatever. I forgot that he worked for Congress. I forgot that he still had a job there. I know I see him on TV like that, but I didn't know he was like able to take up that much time. How was he able to do? Who? Let me get back. That's for the Woke Goat. I'm not going to do that now. Cory, we're not buying it, bud. Bud, we're not buying that. I'm going to watch the whole thing. No, we're going to watch the whole thing, and we're going to give you a review. I'm going to take some mushrooms.
Wait, this is me right here, all day, every day. God damn!
And watch Cory Booker's speech for 25 hours. And see if we got. I'm gonna take notes. I'm gonna watch it like a fucking Comic-Con. I'm gonna watch it like Comic-Con.
Follow us on Instagram. Connect on Facebook. Wherever you get your podcasts. We'll be right back.
there was supposed to be a concert this weekend with Earth Gang and I. They decided not to stream, and it's also the last one. And I'm like, why does black art keep dying? You know, like these are just, there's so many white concerts that exist. There's so little black concerts that exist, and we never get the funding that we need to keep the shit going, like a Woodstock, where it should be like a fucking 40 years, 30 years. No.
Regular, it's regular.
About
no.
8 years of partying and 400 years of slavery. So fuck that. Fuck y'all for that. It's nasty.
Oh, you nasty. Nasty bitch.
We're not friends. We're not friends. You know that. You know, certain concerts keep going and nobody even know what? Why? I thought we were family.
I don't have friends. I got family.
Yesterday's episode. I'm not going back to that. We're not going back. We're not going back. And he said, I ain't going back. He forgot to smile. No, I'm not upset. That would be crazy. I'm just disappointed. Disappointed. All right. Where are we at? Oh my God, we already had an hour. Holy shit, this is not gonna work. I gotta bring it in. I got other things to do. No. All right, we'll get into at least halfway. We'll get into it. All right, I'm good. Look, listen. If you're here, I appreciate you, and just enjoy the ride. We're gonna get into it, and we're gonna talk about just a little bit about this guy. We're past this guy now. All right, here we go. A lot of his business, again, was open. He did a lot of work in Los Angeles where he thrived. He thrived in Los Angeles because of, he didn't do redlining like Walmart and Target. Fuck those guys. He did a situation where he wanted to build his businesses just around families, not necessarily poor families, just where you saw people procreating the most, which should be a consumer's brain. But for some reason, you know how the greedy people think, they don't think about it, about like us all.
They're so excited for you to be a part of this experience, the fans. So you want to leave?
They don't think of us all as family. They think of us as there's a cover situation to it. So I'm not going to sell to the blacks, and I'm not going to sell to the whites. Right? So but he still opened up the stores. So let's say he had like I'm going to say about 30 stores he opened up in Los Angeles. And let's say annually. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, right. So another thing, okay, I wanted to bring this up too. A lot of stores like Subways and a lot of other stores that they become chains, they build on top of each other. He did not want that design. They kept pushing that design on him, kept saying like, hey man, like you should fucking build several stores on like several 99-cent stores on top of each other. You can have all this land you want. And he was like, I don't want all that land. And they offered it to him, but he still denied it because he was like, I need to be putting these stores in specific locations that can actually help people. I don't want to just have, right? So that's what he did. Like he actually had he was doing his dream. He got his wish to just be able to provide 99-cent products to every single American citizen. That's all he wanted. I mean, real talk. Even from the liquor store, that's what he wanted. All right, we hit an hour. I'm gonna take a break. You're doing great. You're doing great. Everybody's doing great. I'll be back. I'll use the restroom and come back and pick this up. we'll get into. All right, that's enough of the dogs. Jeez Louise. We're getting into the rise, and then we'll get into the fall of why. I'm not gonna make this a two-parter. We can finish this out tonight. I'm all right. You know, I'm hanging in there. So we'll finish this out tonight. But yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break, and I'll come back with the fall. The fall, baby. The fall. It's Day. Hey, Day. I'm gonna say, hey, Day. We talking 99 cents store tonight. You came in at a good time, brother. Hey, Day. Let's get into the nitty gritty. Just the nitty gritty of it's time to shave. Time to shave. Now look, listen. Quick tip. If you find yourself losing it, and you feel like you don't I got this. No, you were nervous. Don't be nervous. Came in to hang out. Don't forget about that conversation I had about the animals fighting for us. Just think about that for a second. It'd be kind of good. I mean, better to watch. How often do you watch National Geographic or animals just being animals? What if that was our war movies? Nigga, there'll be better war movies. It's funner to watch animals fight than humans. I mean, come on. How many movies do we need? All right. I need the animal version of whatever the hell Tom Hanks been doing with his entire career. Fuck you, Tom Hanks.
I don't need.
All right. Jonathan Majors is the new Tom Hanks. I need a remake of all of Tom Hanks' movies with Jonathan Majors. That includes the one when he's running. They go have sex with the whore who has AIDS or whatever. I'm just saying, like, be honest with yourself. I want to remake all Tom Hanks movies with Jonathan Majors. Watch them shits pop. I'm not talking about no failed shrimp businesses. I'm talking about all of those movies that Tom Hanks, even that new shit. He dropped some new shit. He thought he could these niggas get a hold of AI, they lose their fucking mind. He got a hold of AI and I didn't even watch it. But I get it. He's like living every life through life. First of all, this is not, guys, remember I told you my brain takes a walk to the store, goes good, pack of cigarettes, doesn't come back. That's happening now.
We're going live at 5. We're going live at 5-ish. 6 o'clock. We're going live at 6 o'clock. 665. Ooh, that's it.
I think I put the ringers in for my own self. I think it's kind of like when you start to get dementia, you got to put little bells and whistles around to remind yourself of what you got going on. All right, back to the show. Thank you for joining me. If this is the first time, hopefully it's not your last time. And I stress that because, man, niggas be
regular. It's regular.
We had 980 followers and we are down to 979. What happened? Somebody was just like, I'm not here for this shit. And you know what? That's your right.
Okay. Well.
So he had this whole idea of making everything 99 cents. He had dreams of 99 cents. That was the rise. That's my main man, Dave Gold. Shout out to Dave Gold. Everybody, please. Come on. He's a good guy. Good guy. He wanted everything to be close to 99 cents. He had a dream. A better dream than some others at my side. You know what I'm talking about. Martin, I'm talking to you. All right. And now that we're back and we're going to get into the lows, let's not forget how this whole thing started. Without the first, what I want to call, I'm just trying to Google who's the first person to sell something ever. Because I was trying to get into the origins of just pricing in general. You know what I mean? Like, when did we start pricing items, Then I got too far. You know exactly what happened. You know what happened then. The first price on people was whom? It was us. Fuck. Shit. Went too far back, and then it went.
Pigs. Yes, pigs. You saw what they did to us during the rebellion.
Riots. It's our full-on war. You think we can win that?
We're tired of getting our heads kicked in.
Non-violence got us our civil rights and our right to vote.
At what price? Our souls? Our dignity?
Yeah, don't go back too far. Don't Google that.
And what, let's check with
Google time.
Don't do it, because I wanted to see what was the first thing purchased or not purchased, and it was us. So it gets kind of muddy. It gets kind of muddy, but even the slaves owners, I want to say, didn't take the same financial tactics that Dave Gold did. See, Dave Gold was like, everything should be 99 cents. We should buy in bulk. All the rich people should buy in bulk so we could be able to distribute it at a lower cost, like drug dealers do. He had a whole vibe. And then you got this new generation of CEOs who are just out to just get bread, and everyone can go fuck themselves. So just like I'm going off for a little bit. That's what we do on this show.
We're going live at 5.
This is not a scripted show. This is a gifted show. Wow. Shouts to Marcella Poncello, my wife. You look good and you sound good. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of love that Dave Gold had. Dave Gold saw that in people. He saw that people deserve a healthy wage. The same thing happened to the other nigga they killed, the president, who was like, people should have a crib, place to live, place to whatever. They don't like when you try to unnormalize high priced overpricing. So perfect example. We'll get back into it. It's okay. The same thing. It's not gonna be a long one. When you purchase a designer bag for $1,500, let's say, and you find that same designer bag for a lower price for $40 in Canal Street, that's not a disservice. Hold on for a sec. Bear with me.
What are we talking about?
Consumerism. If you buy that bag for $1,500 to people who already have $1,500, how are you spreading out the money? That $40 you spent on that bag in Canal Street helped more poorer people than that $1,500 bag would. So you got to think about that. Buying things at a less cost doesn't necessarily mean that you're wasting and or giving it away. I wasn't even going to say that. It's awesome. You could give away. The homeless people, rich people spend that money and fucking to get their penis checked out or their ass bleached. They spend that money. The money that we need for rent and to live, they spend to bleach their ass. Do you understand that type of shit that we on? So I'm just like, if you gave that money to an African on Canal Street for a bag that you wanted, they should give it to somebody who needs it. He's out there because he fucking needs the money. The person on Canal Street is not out there for fun. This is his job, his or her job. They need the money. Burberry does not need the money. Buy that knockoff bag. Are you out of your mind? Who gives a shit? Don't keep feeding them. And I know. Only poor people say don't feed the rich, and I love it because again, the reason why I don't listen to Run the Jewels, he's too fat. He's too fat to talk about any sort of poor, malnourished. He's too fat. He's way too fat to be talking about anybody starving.
Go back to my home country. You can get reconnected with your roots. Yeah, go back.
There better not be any Spanish there, okay? Especially coming from your unemployed ass mouth.
He's too fat. He's too fat to be talking about. He's in trouble. I don't know. I don't Run the Jewels. I don't watch it. I don't listen.
I was laying on the couch. I heard pop, 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 pop.
It's just kind of one of those things where I in and out. I know of them, but I'm not a big fan. Only because I don't believe in it. I don't know what they're talking about. I get it. It's like wrestling music. You can't stop me. Positivity. You ain't gonna know what's gonna come after. Whoa, whoa.
It's a word that some gay man made up.
So, that was the rise of the 99-cent store. Dave had a dream, man. Dave had a dream. He just wanted to make everything affordable for people. He wanted people to, because he makes so much money. He makes like over like $3 million with his way. Do you know how crazy that is for someone to be working at a liquor store, to have immigrant? I'm saying 3 million. Hold on, 3 million is the start off money. Don't get me started. No. 3 million is what he made in the beginning. This nigga, immigrants of parents or whatever, immigrant parents from Russia, $3 million, and you were in a liquor store. You started off selling wine. 99-cent wine, all of a sudden, bing bong.
Yeah.
You're a millionaire. He can't even believe it. He can't believe it, but he can because he's smart. He's a smart guy. He's a smart guy. And he's kind. That was the thing. He was trying to show people that you could be rich and also nice. And that, that's not a thing that this country likes to do. We don't like to do both.
Come on, man. What would Jesus do if he was an old ass stripper?
We don't like to be nice and rich. We like to be mean and rich. Like Kanye West. I'm like, as soon as you got your money, you just wanted to be a fucking Nazi. This was the whole time I was listening to your music. This is what you wanted to do the whole time. Not to say that I disagree, but I mean, like, give me a second to catch some air. I mean, let me think of the concept first. Are we talking about, like, do I have to go full Nazi, or do I have to? Because I'm gonna do it, but do I have to, like, to commit? Do I have to go? Are we burning crosses again? Are we reversing the
regular? It's regular. No,
that can't be. If we start doing, black people start doing burning the cross. The ironic and the disappointing part of all of this is that I feel the more I find out about Christianity and that cross and the symbol, you should burn it to the ground. It has done nothing but cook black people and rape children. So it's not a symbol of peace. I know that. It's definitely not a symbol of peace. So I have no problems with him. I'm just torn. I'm torn between what he's trying to say and what he's trying to do. But I understand. The more you understand about this country, it's kind of like he's biting back at the country that bit him. And that
The African American woman is the backbone of the black family, really of the whole American family. I mean, who wasn't raised by a black woman? I know I was.
So we're getting into the you know what? You know what we'll do? What happened to Dave? We'll do this. We'll ride Dave out. Dave was a good man. Dave Gold was a good man. His brother was a good man. We'll write him out with some cinematic. At the end of 1997, he had 52 stores. He just wanted everyone to practice 99 cents. He said, why isn't everything 99 cents? Let me turn this on. Why isn't everything 99 cents? He realized that you can still earn a substantial amount by keeping the prices as low as possible. He had a quote, I don't think too far ahead. If you do, you get too much into dreaming. He later died at the age of 80 of a heart attack with his wife, his sweet wife, and he sold the company and the idea of the 99-cent store. Into what do you see it twice? What do you see it today? Which is nothing more than some sort of TJ Maxx with toothpaste and clothing in the same store, pots and pans and shit all over the floor, and it looks like prison. Every TJ Maxx looks like you shouldn't be there. I mean, every 99-cent store looks like you shouldn't be there. I'm connecting TJ Maxx because they kind of have the same kind of philosophy where it's like throw everything on the floor. I don't know. That's just how they like to run their business. Welcome to Live at 5, the only show that starts at 7:30. This is not going to be a long one, but we're looking at 128.
We're going live at 5.
This is not going to be a two-parter, so I guess we got to get through it. One way or another, it's just me and you.
6 o'clock.
It's just me and you. We'll get through it.
6 o'clock. 6, 5. Ooh, that's it.
So the energy is there, right? So my main man, Dave, is up. He's up. So he does what every white person does. They liquidate the damn thing. He was old. He's an old man. He said, I'm going to liquidate it. I'm going to get my money back. And die peacefully. And he did. He did. He died peacefully with his wife. And he sold the company off. Shout out to Dave. Before the 99-cent store harmed us, it was helpful for a lot of people. I mean, we have to ask how many people got to hit one back in the 90s, back in the 80s and all that. But I know that if you went to this store, it helped you because he had quality products for 99 cents. And not $1.99, 99 cents. So, again, if you like what you're hearing, please.
Yeah. Really and truly, I'm just picking the lesser of the evil.
Let's get that a lot. Like, subscribe, and share.
Just if it looks like a breakdown, don't just stand there. Do something. Donate. Share the damn video. Don't have me look at you watching the video and you didn't share it or you didn't like it. What are you, a freak? What's wrong with you? What kind of freak are you? Are you just watching it and just like watching me? That's a freak. Don't be a freak. Just share the video or like it too. I mean, participate. Like I said, if it looks like a breakdown. Okay. Well, guys, we're at the fall. So that's unfortunate, you know.
Say he's a goat.
It's unfortunate because it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. This was a concept that was so smart, it was ahead of its time. I feel like, as I put it like this, as the end of the world is upon us.
Oh, champagne and caviar. Don't touch those, they're for guests. James, we are guests.
My God, he's going to get him drunk and have his way with us.
As we're upon these end of times, everyone's hunter-gatherer, right? We're all gathering stuff. the cost of things are going to be different. We're not going to remember how much it costs. You're not going to put the same consumer cost on something that you think you remember. You're not Dave. Dave could remember the thing. You can't. You can't remember if the thing was $2.99 or $4.99. Which, why would you're going to make it lower because of our living conditions. Everything would be lower. In your brain, it would be lower. I remember that costing like $2 when it was like $8. That's okay. We have a hustle mentality.
Come on, man. What did you just do? One of those movies that someone wrote a script for. This is real life. What are we doing?
Okay, your brain will break down the price, but I'm talking about if you were your own entrepreneur, you would do that. You would say, it depends what kind of person you are. Do you want to be a person that sits at the desk and just collects money, or do you want to be actually provide stuff for people? Dave was that guy. Dave said, I want to provide a service. The only reason why I'm doing this, I'm smart enough to I could probably be something that I could do something else, but he didn't even give a shit. He didn't even buy stuff on his own. He wasn't like he wouldn't buy stuff. He wasn't because to me, he looked like a shopper, but he wasn't a shopper. He just likes the idea of people shopping and getting what they want as quick as possible. I'm like, nigga, where'd you come from? Space? He's an alien. He's an anomaly. Rest in peace. He's an anomaly. No other person in business thinks the way he does now, unfortunately, because everything is overpriced and doesn't give you what you need. That even includes food. But back to you think they get the food is smaller and costs more. Like, what the fuck is that? That is a real thing. And like, I'm a man of God. You know what I'm saying? Like, newly man of God. So I know when I feel like niggas is being unholy, you want people to starve.
I was like standing on the corner drinking 40s, smoking weed. And so God like pursued me though.
They want people to starve. They want people to die in the street in a fetal position. Because my main man Dave was like, not on my watch. He that's just how he was. But again, we'll move on. Rest in peace to Dave. He died in 2013. He sold the business, and him and his wife died at the same time. They died, and he gave the business away. He sold it to who he thought would be a successor, someone who would carry the Dave trait on to the obviously it didn't know, but he was hoping. He was like, please, my dying wish. And as they do,
white people doing white people things.
They fucked it up. They fucked it up. They changed everything that he built. They changed everything. But keep in mind, he was a millionaire. So my brain goes, if he passed this down to me and I could do this same plan and I could become like at least a $3 million man if I keep the same formula, why would I switch it up, right?
White people doing white people things.
What if I had $1 billion? 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 What if I had $1 billion?
You're a fucking pig.
That's what happens. They take this the beanstalk. It was just supposed to be 3 beans, brother. It was just supposed to be 3 beans, and they flipped it. Because you know there's no such thing as a good 99-cent store. They're all fucking all the hell. They're all shit.
Like a movie, Lifetime. It sounds like one of those movies that someone wrote a script for. This is real life. What are we doing?
It's Mad Max. It's giving Mad Max. 99-cent stores, Dollar General are giving Mad Max.
Regular.
You know that.
It's regular. No.
People are getting murdered. And it's not even about our consumerism. It's about us not wanting to be there. Not wanting to have to shop there. That's the frustration. The same similar thing that happens when you're in all right, two different types of captivity, right? Hold on. Welcome to Live at 5.
We're going live at 5.
I'm rolling up the sleeves. Look at that. Imagine that. Good thing I greased up the elbows. We did it.
We're going live at 6 o'clock. 6, 5. Ooh, that's it.
I got some new sound bites, not tonight, but in store for you guys for the future of these shows. I want to make sure I keep a hot bar, like a hot bar, you know? Watching these streamers, they can't even get the damn things right, you know? Getting hand jobs on stream. So, speaking of people who get hand jobs on stream, I'm not getting off track. I've mentioned Kai Cenat many times on this show so far about him getting a hand job on Twitch. Guess who's going to be the new fucking host for 106 in Park? Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat is. Kiki Palmer, Kai Cenat, the new host of 106 in Park. What is happening? Do you understand? Like, my childhood, everything that I love is just, it breaks. It's falling apart. But I'm not a member berry baby. I'm not. I know things must end, but don't do me like this. I used to run home to watch 106 in Park. Now it's going to be hosted by Kai Cenat and Kiki Palmer.
White people doing white people things.
My heart hurts. I don't know what they would possibly, that show consists of people suggesting music opposed of what, it's like a TRL show. If you're not familiar with 106 in Park, 106 in Park is a TRL black version of TRL. Black. I don't know why I said it like that.
Brooklyn, New York.
It's a black people music show where they play they feel the temperature of the streets. TRL, this is a black TRL, right? But it's like off the grid because it doesn't have to play what the charts are saying. We're playing what the streets are saying. So this was a show I watched every 2 o'clock, maybe it used to come on in the afternoon. It was Free and Sway. And now it's going to be Kai Cenat and Kiki Palmer. So.
Did you feel that?
Yeah. It's disappointing. That's all I'm saying. But back to disappointment. What did they do?
White people.
Excuse me. They took over the thing after he died. And they fucking fired everybody. They fired the staff. They fired the people in the back. They fired the these are all Americans. Okay, keep in mind when Dave was doing this, he did not hire any immigrants. Even being an immigrant, even being an immigrant himself, he didn't hire any immigrants. He kept it a buck, and he hired American people. And why he did that? Because again, his goal was to save Americans money. That's was his whole thing. That's all he wanted to do. That's all he wanted to do. Like he was like, I'm so deep in now. I might as well just go all the way. And that's what he wanted to do. So the niggas, no, not the niggas. Unfortunately,
White people.
They took the damn thing and they fired the staff. And then, and I know you know this, and I know this, when you go inside the 99-cent store, is anything ever 99 cents? No. It's $1.99 or $2.99. Nigga, there's stuff in there for $15.99. The comforters are $15.99 in the 99-cent store. Why is this in this store? This is a misconception. This is not Dave's dream. He literally had, if those comforters, if Dave was alive,
and what, let's check with the.
if Dave was alive, he would make sure that those comforters were 99 cents. You get me? They flipped it. That's what they do.
White people.
Why do you? What? But he already made $3 million. $3 million back in the 80s. No, by 1997 he made $3 million. $3 million in 1997, opposed to when he sold it in fucking in 2013, it's doubled. These white men could have got triple their worth if they would have kept the same formula. But what they did was,
white people,
they got greedy and they fucking messed it all up. They fired people. They changed the shipping routes. They changed the product, the quality of the products. We'll get into that. This is gonna be a long one. I'm calling it. What time is it? It's gonna be a long one because I'm not gonna make this a two-part. I don't feel like it. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna wrap this up.
We're going live at 5. We're going live at 5-ish. 6 o'clock. We're going live at 6 o'clock. 6:05. That's it.
That's original ODD NEGROZ mix, by the way. Don't get it twisted. But definitely shouts to Collins Lucas for that banger. 5 cent, 10 cent dollar. It's the dollar wine. And the connection between the dollar wine and my main man. Stop.
We're going live at 5.
Literally, Dave Gold thought of the 99-cent idea by making a bottle of wine $1. Jamaican song. It's called the dollar wine. They don't want us to keep using our brains. They want us to keep focused on consumerism and what they want us to be focused on. I watch commercials every day, just like you. I don't understand what they want me to buy. Babies or life insurance? They can make you feel like you're crazy, but you're not crazy. You're not crazy.
New Orleans don't make a lick of sense to most people. A big city built below sea level.
All right. So we get into the listen, rest in peace. When you have all that fucking idea and all that money, I don't know how to sell it when you're old. That's what he did. He was old. He was 80. He was like, fuck, I want to just chill with my wife. I don't want to figure it out for everybody anymore. I just want to chill out. That's what he wanted to do. He was 80 years old, where he stopped being a damn businessman, right? So they gave it to the people. You know the people.
White people.
And they fucked it up, as they do. So one of the main things that happened was the pandemic. So we all know about that. The pandemic.
Yes. Asian program.
Yeah, what up?
That's also known as an algorithm.
So between the pandemic and the just the internet, we decided not to continue to go to 99-cent stores. That's not on us. That's not on, you know, you want to blame the consumers for just not abiding or just this being helpful. Nigga, we realized that it was nothing in there that was helping us. It maybe, you know, it once was. That's what happened. And we were following Dave's plan. Our grandparents once had a good 99-cent store. That's the situation. They had a 99-cent store. That's why they trusted. We got this new shit that's filled with garbage and poison.
White people.
Because as soon as Dave died, whoever took over packed the shelves with poisonous material. All the food is counterfeit from India and different countries. It's not the same fucking chocolate bar that you would get from fucking the chocolate store. It's another bar. It doesn't smell the same. The package is a little different. So yeah, it's that type of shit. They instead of outsourcing the goddamn what Dave was doing, outsourcing the big bulk of the expensive shit, because he was buying expensive shit for us. He was like, y'all niggas should have expensive shit at 99 cents and I'll pay for it, but I'll know for a fact that it's gonna sell regardless, because we're all broke. Even rich people are broke. Rich people are the cheapest niggas I've ever seen on this planet. And they say that's how I keep my money. No, that's how fucking slavery started, you dick. Lazy.
White people.
It's all right. It's not that kind of show. I didn't come here to do that. I didn't came here to do that. And to all of my Black brothers and sisters who continue to mix, fuck, and keep doing that and fucking up the timeline, I'm glad, because we never wanted you anyway. I don't know what you're doing. You think it's a game? We're at war. They would call this paranoia schizophrenic. If it looks like a problem.
I was like standing on the corner drinking 40s, smoking weed. And so God like pursued me though.
Happy Eid Mubarak. I'm just on this shit where I'm just like, I can't believe if we're at war, people are still procreating outside the race. I don't know what you want. You want to create more confused babies. I know what you're thinking.
You've got to love life to have life, and you've got to have life to love life.
You gotta. When we're all good, then you can fuck the white girl. Can you wait till you can't? Can you just wait? I'm talking to you too, black girl. Before you fuck the white boy. What? Can we just wait till we're good as a thing, mentally, financially? Then you can see exactly where your heart will go. Like, can your heart be, let's say, I don't know, confused due to the fact that you, I don't know, have lack of, I don't know, resources to survive? So it may make you think a little different. If we had everything that we needed to survive, will we still choose the opposite race? I'm talking about not just you picking me picking you. We both have the resources to survive. Would we ever choose the other race? I don't think so. Do you think we choose the other race because of attraction level? Those are specific kind of niggas. And I don't need. Okay. That's simple. I think we could rely on each other. Let's watch The Lion King. That's what it's about. Relying on each other. I don't need. Relying on each other. Again, if you like what you're hearing, welcome to Live at 5. Please, if it looks like a breakdown, like I always say, don't just stand there.
I wish a nigga would like, subscribe, and share.
I said it wasn't going to be a long one, but this shouldn't be a two-parter. I got on the Sean Connery shirt, so I might as well just make it work, right? Make it work. Shouts to Sean Connery. Rest in peace to Batman. Damn. I mean, when we saw the throat, we knew he was. I don't know. I felt like when I saw him with the thing, I was like, he's that's it. It's cancer. It was cancer. So I'm like, hey, he's a dead man. But it's so sad to see them go. I know. I understand.
Follow us on Instagram. Connect.
So with that came what? What did we get? We got things overpriced. We got the stores, they look like hell. Everything looks like right on this side right here. This side. Everything looks like this now. It went from this. No, it went from no. It went from this. It went from wait, no. It went from nope. It went from this. Nope. It went nope. It went from this to nope. It went nope. It went to this. How did we get there? How did we get there? So that everything costs way more than 99 cents. And now I wanted to realize what was the objective of the new owners once they obtain this flawless design that Dave Gold made. Flawless. Again, just like the president that they killed. This nigga was trying to make this shit not just one store. Every store, he was saying. He was like, I'm going to show you can make money and you don't have to, it don't have to be that much. Unfortunately, the executives that he sold it to, who promised him to keep his dream, of course they lied. You know what they do.
White people doing white people things.
They fucking lied. They fired everybody, and they gave all of the executives that held the share of the business $20 million of bonuses throughout the years that they've been open. Each executive got a $20 million bonus. That's how much money that this fucking thing is worth. And that's how much money that they were willing to, I want to say, not share. $20 million per executive. They got bonuses throughout the years. So I want to say maybe about 4 or 5 executives had a good time as they fired the staff. So that's unfortunate. But he closed down, I said, in 2013. And by April 8th, 2024, they filed for bankruptcy.
Do that make you feel a certain way?
The greed followed them all the way down to the bankruptcy, and that's what happens. I don't know why they thought for some reason that you could. They dished out $20 million to each. Collective $20 million. So that means each executive got like $5-10 million. But my main man Dave said $3 million is good. Remember?
White people doing white people things.
Why do you want $10 million? It's frustrating. Dave wanted 3, and we all could live. Everybody's living happy. You know how stressful food shopping is? Do you know how stressful shopping is in general because of the way that CEOs want to run their business? If they made it a stressless business, they would not only gain more money, but they have lifelong consumers, well, lifelong customers. They give up on the fact of us just being people that they like. They don't give a fuck if we like them or not. They just want our money. And that's then Dave didn't believe in that. Dave said we should like each other if we're gonna trade from each other. And I'm all about that. That's why if you get that fucking designer bag from Canal Street, shake that African's hand and tell him thank you for your Birkin.
The African American woman is the backbone of the black family, really of the whole American family. I mean, who wasn't raised by a black woman? I know I was.
Because you don't give that money to that those Italians. For what? They're fine. They're well off. Trust me. They don't need your money. They don't need your money. Get the knockoff. That's not even for me. That was from the quote. Again, I'm quoting Azealia Banks. I'm paraphrasing. You heard the disclaimer. Everything I say is with a large grain of African American salt, which you know could probably kill you.
Okay, well.
Woo! I mean, what better than this? Just a guess.
So, what happened? Regular stuff, guys.
Regular. It's regular. No.
People got fired. Product got garbage. Niggas didn't know what they was getting no more. You had. What do you got? They took out his whole plan of when he mapped it to put it in neighborhoods where there were families. But what happened was the actual family also dissipated. There's no more family. So there's no more black families, no more white families that have houses anymore. That's all gone because of the way that they run business, the way that the people ran business between the 1982 to 2000 and fucking from when he was trying to. Could you? All right, it doesn't matter. I'm just trying to figure out if he had his same idea till this day, where could we have been? But look where we're at because of the new version of what these got GD.
White people.
This is their version of this. This is their version. If we don't get nothing from that store but sick, the product has been reduced. The staff is terrible. And that's how they like it. That's how they like this planet.
Come on, man. What would Jesus do if he was an old ass stripper?
It went from being a place of safety, convenience, and for the people to be a place of concern, danger, and dirty. Everything that helps us, and when I mean us,
I wish a nigga would like, subscribe, and share.
I'm talking about black people and anybody who feels like a black or feels like a nigga. If you feel like a nigga, you probably are a nigga. If you have dreams of being a nigga, you probably are a nigga. I can't take it from you no more. I'm not even gonna try. I've been doing this for years. If you are a nigga, then you probably feel like a nigga. And then maybe look.
This is me right here, all day, every day.
And if your living consequences, your living situation stamps you as a nigga, live your nigga life. Live your nigga life. Live your nigga life. All right, I miss. It got bad. The 99-cent stores got bad. They look like crack spots. They don't look fun no more. They don't look good. They don't look great. You don't want nothing from there. All the stuff in there is poison. It's all poison. I've watched several documentaries about the furniture that they sell in the 99-cent store. It's all flammable. So it's kind of like,
you better wake up. The world you live in is just a sugar-coated topping. There is another world beneath it. The real world. And if you want to survive it, you better learn to pull the trigger.
You shouldn't have to risk your life for toothpaste. You shouldn't have to risk your life for toothpaste. You should be able to have toothpaste. You should be able to have everything that everybody else gets at an affordable price if you need to live. And that's not, they didn't take the Dave approach. They exploited the workers. They revamped his map decision where he had them strategically placed to where there were just people just trying to build a family. They put them in food deserts where they would swap. I don't know if you're aware of this. A food desert is what's happening in all Black neighborhoods where we get delis instead of grocery stores where like that sell like fresh vegetables and shit like that. In the projects, they give us delis, or what they call them food deserts, where they were able to put this fucking Family Dollar and a deli ran by people who don't. This is the new version of this, who don't care about the community, which then poisons us. That is the trickle-down effect of Dave's dream being lost. That's the only reason I'm talking about this today. The trickle-down effect of greed, it goes into generations of seed. The generational desire for greed trickled down to the poor person's seed.
You're a fucking pig.
We just asked for equal shit. That's it. Then what y'all did was, this is not in my notes, you guys switched the stores. Now there's white stores, unequivocally. You won't say it.
They're so excited for you to be a part of this experience, the fans. So you want to leave?
You won't say it. You won't say it's a white store, but it's a white store. So you got white stores, you got black stores. That's what y'all did. You fucked up David's dream, and you created some sort of grocery segregation where we get bullshit and you get all the stuff. And not only, hold on, your favorite part, we pay more because you call it the black tax. You call it a black tax, so we have to pay for our own demise. While you rally to make sure you have fresh produce in your neighborhood.
This is not me. I'm fighting for my life. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life.
Do you know, you could Google if you want to.
And what, let's check with
Google time. It's Google time.
What is it?
It took people less time to pick out a dog than it did to pick out a slave. I had this random thought, like when people be looking at slaves through the window or dogs through the window, they're like, I looked it up.
And what, it's checked with
Google time.
They said it less time. The dogs, they were more undecided. White people are more undecided to what to buy, what to get, or just getting, right? It's my buddy. What to get from a dog, but they know right away what they want from the slave. That's psychosis. That's a good test. Not necessarily consumerism. That's not a good test. We like stuff.
You've got to love life to have life. And
we don't have to suffer and nothingness. We don't have to have nothing. I don't think, your average American, poor American thinks they're a hoarder and they have nothing. So it's like when you have a $12,000 drawer or some shit in your house that's worth like $35K by tomorrow, then you could think about that lifestyle. Your minimal hoarder lifestyle means nothing to them. The larger hoarder is the one who spends $35,000 on the dresser. Look it up and see if it doesn't exist. It doesn't.
Does that make you feel a certain way?
I'm laying on the couch. It's furniture that costs so much money.
That's what
you bought yourself a nice little cadenza or some sort of crate. You think you're wilding out. You're not wilding out. That's what we're supposed to do. That's why we're here. But my thing is just like, why can't we just do it in a nice way where we don't fucking have to run into the stores and kill each other on any given Friday?
We're winning. You see what's going on. So whatever you can do to help financially would be fantastic because we have to beat it. If it's $5 or $10 or $100, whatever you can do.
They call it Black Friday, the most violent day of the year. It's right after like Christmas or some shit. You just go out and you fucking kill someone for a TV. These are the things that Dave was trying to avoid. That's what I'm talking about this. He was trying to avoid the rush. He was trying to avoid if we're all on the same page and we're all in the same store shopping for 99-cent shit, aren't we all the same? You see what I'm saying? Now, rich people get $1,500 shit for 99 cents. Let me say it again. Rich people go out and get expensive shit for free. So who's the welfare queen? You see what I'm saying? You out here fuck. How the fuck are we supposed to get anything done if you still begging? You have millions of dollars. You have thousands of all these celebrities. They still begging for free shit. If y'all still want free shit, you damn right we do. So guess what? Don't participate. Don't even bother. Don't get the fucking authentic thing. You don't need it. You definitely don't need it. It's cap.
I don't need.
You're not sadistic like them. You're not even them. You're not even them. Because you can't be them, right? So you're yourself. You're yourself. Get yourself a bag. Be like that. Be like that.
Yeah.
You want to follow us on YouTube.
Odd Negroz on Spotify. Wait, it's what? Say it again. Odd Negroz?
ODD, Odd Negroz.
Oh, Odd Negroz. I'm going to go online at Odd Negroz. What is he? Yeah, I'm going to follow you guys. Thank you so much.
I've had fun. This has been fun. I didn't want it to be 2 hours. It's really long. It's long. This has been great. Hi to the chat. Again, we're gonna wrap this up. Be better, man. I don't know. I felt like I'm disappointed in you guys, the white people, because he sent you. White people. He gave you a plan. He gave you a whole fucking thing to do to how to make this shit work for us, and you just threw it in the fucking trash. You got rid of it. You threw it away. There's nothing like his idea ever. It will never exist ever again because of consumerism and the way that these people think. There will never be anything like this ever again. And that's unfortunate because he definitely had a vision. He had a vision. The 99-cent concept, again, shouldn't be something that is connected to someone who's poor, because that's giving you the idea that no one likes a savings, which is complete bullshit. Stop.
You've got to love life to have life. And
you've got cheap. I was watching Kardashians eating ramen noodles. Nigga, you like what you like. Like, stop playing. Like, poor, again, it's just up top. We all know that. If you don't know that, you should know that. Being poor is up top. It's just like knowing like what they used to call the Bronx. I don't know if you used to know what they used to call the Bronx, but I'm gonna probably end the show with this. And then after this, I'll get into what I wanted to wrap up about being greedy. The Kardashians were eating ramen noodles. Do you think they could look at the fucking price tag? But they were looking for substance. Do you look for substance? Checking the tag for inside, it's not gonna work. You don't listen. He said, I just want people to be able to go in to get toothpaste and walk out. That's it. Now we got to check every fucking thing. Now we're panicked. We're in panic mode. That's what these CEOs put us in. They put us in panic mode for greed. It's not fair. We don't have to live like that.
You're a fucking pig.
I forgot what I was looking for. But like I said, my brain goes to the store. It goes for a pack of cigarettes, and it never comes back.
White people doing white people things.
It wasn't Dave that failed us. We failed us. We as a society, I'm not blaming us. No. I'm not. When I mean we, I don't mean us as people who participated. We said, Dave, build it and we will go. No, that the news does that. The news says we as a society failed. No, fuck you. No, after us, we only got one job. Our one job is to go buy the thing, support the thing, and get the fuck out. That's it, and take care of our family and ourselves. We're not supposed to micromanage this business and do all that shit or take care of the property, land, none of that shit. That's afterwards. So
this is me right here, all day, every
regular degular.
The business people failed us. That's it. We could have had everything for 99 cents, and everybody would have been like, at least look, $3 million in 1982 is $1 billion now. So if they would just stop being so fucking greedy and kept his same idea, you could have a whole bunch of stores filled with shit that we actually need collided. Not so, because it's all about getting to the store too. That was his thing. He was like, you can't get to where you got to get to, and he was trying to make it convenient.
Come on, man. What would Jesus do if he was an old ass stripper?
He was trying to make it convenient. He was just trying to make it be like, all right, if you wake up in the morning, you gotta go get a fucking pregnancy test. You don't have to go to Dwayne Reed or whatever. All these fucking these are side chains now because of this nigga. And they make it so hard for you to just get what you want. So they killed his dream. They did. They killed his dream. It's unfortunate, but that's what happened because of consumerism, not ours. The greed from the people who he decided to sell his idea and his companies to. They turned it into a nightmare. Keep in mind, he had over 52 businesses. He had 52 99-cent stores by the end of 1997. So if you do the math like he would have, shout out to Doug. He was trying to make every store a 99-cent store in his vision, which would mean
You've got to love life to have life, and you've got to have life to love life.
What is this fucking? All these stores just have what we need at the price that we can afford it. For once, a store. That was his vision before he died, and his wife was all aboard. But they took it, and he sold it, and he died. But he had a heart attack at 80 years old. But he died doing what he loved. So pour one if you're sipping, if you're drinking water, if you have a nice day. No, if you two of us stuttering, if you just cheers one to my main man, my main man, Doug, because he wanted something good out of this. The Gold family wanted gold for all of us. I promise you that. His last name was Gold. He had a hardcore Russian background, and he just wanted us to get bread, and he wanted us to be able to afford stuff and live like the rich people. Even after he became rich, he had a little black in him.
You know where that came? That came from me. That came from me. It was my doing.
He had a little black in him. That's why I love Trump sometimes.
We're winning. You see what's going on.
Because he's got a little black in him. These Russians, they think outside. You know, these clustered Caucasians, you only think close, and you forget your own heritage so you could hold on to this fucking horse shit of a culture that is of white lineage in America. It's horse shit. It's not nothing. It's inbreeding and jokes. You don't want that. You should be thinking about who were you when you, like, I'm talking about your fucking, who fought for your color. You got to go back because you go in too local and you guys are all failing. Your local lineage is ancestry. So you just ask your cousin about your what happened. Just ask your cousin.
The African American woman is the backbone of the black family, really of the whole American family. I mean, who wasn't raised by a black woman? I know I was. You know what? I'm getting a phone call, so I'm going to have to.
The part that fucked me up was that it took like 8 years after he quit, 8 to 9 years after he died, for them to run the whole thing into the ground. You can Google 99-cent store right now.
And let's check with
Google time. It's Google time.
They're fucking going out of business because of the greedy mindset of consumerism, of not us, it's the other end. $20 million in bonuses they gave to the executives as soon as he died. How many people are working on a 99-cent store when it was just one nigga before he died? Why do you need 4? And why did each one of these niggas need $8 million a piece? You see what I'm saying? Stupid shit. Now we'll never get that again. They will never. Let me tell you something. Once the 99-cent stores are done, it's done. I'm gonna close this on a positive note. No, it's not positive. I'm just gonna talk about the impact of their decisions, and then I'm gonna get out of here because it's upsetting me now. Now I'm getting upset.
Yeah. Really and truly, I'm just picking the lesser of the evil.
I've been hearing that a lot.
Wait, is what? Say it again.
Odd Negroes?
ODD, Odd Negroz.
Oh, Odd Negroz. I'm going to go online at Odd Negroz. What is he? Yeah, I'm going to follow you guys. Thank you so much.
I'm back. It just took a little bit. I'm back. All right, I'm fine. I'm back. Welcome to Live at 5, the only show that starts at 7:30.
We're going live at 5.
If you're just joining me, thank you. If this is your first time, please don't make it your last. I didn't want to make this a long one, but I definitely didn't want to make this a two-parter because as I was getting into how this whole shit started, it's really evil. It's kind of mean. It's kind of mean. It's like a direct attack on human beings. It started in California, but it spread everywhere else. Every single place that has a 99-cent store is following the same tactic that is outside of what this man had intact, you know? And that is, we're all suffering from that, whether you believe it or not. Because every grocery store should have just the things you need at the price that you could afford because they know how much you make because it's in the same neighborhood. What does this mean? Why would the food cost? Nah, whatever. It's okay.
I strongly believe that TikTok is a ticking bomb.
Life is not me.
Don't forget you used to give out free TVs, so he had a good head on his shoulders. All right. Well, it's unfortunate. But what we got now is we're left with the bullshit. We're left with those stores. They're full of crackheads, full of all types of craziness. All types of craziness. Could they improve the quality of products? Yeah, they could, but they won't do that. What should we do on our end? I don't know. Stop judging people, I guess. We stop judging them, I think. Because no one's shopping there because they want to shop there. I believe that some people have the idea of what it used to be. Maybe what it used to be. Maybe it was something special. Maybe they have the idea that everyone should be able to buy something for $1. But that message was lost from Mr. Gold. And that's how it goes. That's how it goes when consumerism takes over. I wish they went a different way. I wish that they had other plans. They are focused on inequality for we're not supposed to be equal. No. And that's what he wanted. And anybody that try to make us equal, they suffer for it. They suffered gravely for it. So Cory Booker sucked my dick. And this has been Live at 5, the only show that starts at
I wish a nigga would like, subscribe, and share.
The only show that starts at 7:30. My final thoughts are just I wish that I don't know. I wrote a little something. I'll play a little song. Here we go. It's a poem. The true measure of society isn't found in its lowest prices, but in its highest standards of compassion and care. That's it. So, this has been Live at 5, the only show that starts at 7:30. Thank you for joining me. Again, I had fun. I'm going to be back tomorrow. Again, we wrap this up. This is the end of this. I'm not doing a two-part of this. I will not. But I'm going to come back tomorrow with something else. Thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed it, like I said, it's your first time. Thank you for joining me. If this is your last time,
I wish a nigga would like, subscribe, and share.
All right. It's been Live at 5. Don't forget to love yourselves, and I love you back. I just wanted to rant with you guys. I wanted to kick it with you. I'm going to kick it with you again tomorrow, up until Thursday. You ain't got no choice. And yeah. We'll talk about something tomorrow. But yeah, today was fun. Appreciate the background. I'm gonna do the dip. Okay. Well, don't forget about the backdrop. What were they fighting? It's been fun. Love yourselves to me, love you back. Thank you for checking the stream out. Shouts to my cousin, shouts to Marcella, shouts to fucking Ant, and shouts to goddamn Day. Day came in the chat.
This is not me. I'm fighting for my life. This is not me. I'm fighting for my
Don't play Morgan Freeman because they're gonna cut it. Okay, I wish I could end every show on Morgan Freeman, but I can't. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm gonna go kick it. You should go kick it too. It's been live at 5. The only show starts at 7:30. Thank you for joining me. And don't forget again, like I said, love yourselves and I love you back. And that's it. I'm gonna play us out. And that's it. We're out of here.
We're going live.
I think we played the
gist. We're going live at 5-ish. 6 o'clock. We're
I was just kidding. I'm right here. I'm gonna do it one more time.